my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. You will not believe this. From 2 o'clock, from half past, I've been going on and on. Like, I've been going on and I've been speaking to myself. So I'm using like a new thing called StreamYard. I didn't know I was live. For the past 15 minutes, I've been talking, guys. Like, I have been talking. So I wasn't live at all. Nobody saw me. Like, oh my god. I feel so embarrassed. I think I just went live now. And I've been asking, can anybody see me? And Reformer told me that I was live and I was not live. Can Erin, can you guys hear me now? I hope so. Because I've been here since half past and I've been talking and talking and talking. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm not late. I just did not press go live somewhere, somehow. Your technology never loved us at all. Also, I'm using the StreamYard thing. And so I didn't know where to press. Hi, I was here. I was here. And I said a mouthful. Guys, I don't even know if I'll be able to. Hello. Hey, I've said a mouthful already. I don't know. Hey, you know what? And technology never lumors me. I'm that girl of technologies. I don't know what happened today. I really don't know what happened today. How I've been here and I've been talking like, hey, good. I've already said my heart. Like, I've said everything that's in my heart. I don't know if I'll even say it the way I wanted to say it. But anyway, today we're discussing nannies. Hey, Letty, I'm actually live. Can you go to Rufumo and tell her to give you a dress, okay? Yeah, go upstairs. Rufumo, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm grateful that you can hear me now. I've been here since half past. I've been talking to nobody. Yeah, Reformer told me that I was live and she just lied to me. So I was gonna go on for 3 hours and think that nobody's just talking to me. Yo, uh-uh. Thank God the princess. No, she's not helping. She's not. She told me I was live and I was not live. I kept on asking her, "Can you hear me?" And she said yes. But anyway, we're talking about nannies today, and I was just saying, I'll try to repeat everything I said before. I said that, my introduction to nannies was when I lived with my aunt. She was closer to the school that I was going to, so I lived in her house, and the helper that they had there was very young, probably in her early 20s, but she was just this beautiful young woman, obviously older than us, that was taking care of us, and she just became part of the family. She was treated as part of the family. For us, she was just our older sister, so we called her Ceci, whatever her name is. We called her Ceci, and it was not even an auntie situation, it was like Ceci. And she ended up getting married. And I remember my aunt's family, I think they was super involved in the wedding. That's how part of the family she was. I think they paid for the wedding. I was very young then, but I think they paid for the entire wedding. So that was my introduction to helpers and nannies, that we treat them as part of the family, right? And so if you have been following me for quite a bit, you would know that I've always had trouble with helpers, nannies to be exact. And last week when we had a live, it was suggested that this week we speak about nannies, and I was like, okay, we'll do that. So that's what we're talking about today. And what I was saying when I wasn't recording was that when you've been going through a certain problem like once or twice or thrice, then you need to also do some introspection to see if you are not the problem, because if I keep going into the same problem, to the same issues, maybe I'm the one who's the problem. Maybe I'm the one who needs to treat, who needs to look at, look into myself, if I'm the one who's probably not doing right by the people that come into my house. But as I said, my introduction into how we would treat a nanny was that we treat them as part of the family, and because that's what I saw when I was growing up, and so that's what I did. That's the kind of hand that I extended to them. Try over there. Anyway, but then that somehow invited disrespect. It invited disrespect. So when I first had my two kids, we never had a nanny in the house. We never had a nanny in the house at all because I thought I could, with two kids and a smaller space to live in, I could I could get around that, I could clean for myself and get my kids ready for school. But then after my third child, the one that I lost, I went into a deep depression. So I wasn't doing much. I wasn't clean. I wasn't doing much. I wasn't even bathing myself. So you can imagine how the house looked. And so that's when I started having someone come in once or twice a week. So I didn't have to really manage that. I mean, I couldn't even manage myself. So how could I? So I had a person come in once or twice a week. But after I had my C-section, I couldn't do anything. Like I was back to myself, but I couldn't do stuff for myself because I had like a major surgery. And so that's when I started having a live-in helper. And I mean, that's where my problems kind of started. So I'm the kind of person that will, if you come into my house to do something, I will just show you where everything is, and then move away. Right? I show you where everything is. This is what you do, and this is what I want you to do, and move away. So I don't micromanage people. I don't have the kind of personality to micromanage, but I am a perfectionist at the same time, right? So even if I don't micromanage, I do want things to be done in a certain way. And I look, I try to communicate that, but I can't. I'm not the kind of person who will tell you like 100 times. So I'll say, okay, this is how I like things done. And then if you keep on doing it wrong, I end up just sort of leaving the chat somewhere somehow. So maybe that's a toxic trait on my part. But as I said, I had to do some introspection. I feel you are a perfectionist. No, I am a big perfectionist. I'm a big, big, big perfectionist. I also have a slight OCD. So, like, yeah, it's. But I try not to impose it on people. So if like when I say OCD, like I don't like things like looking skew and stuff like that. And so if if like maybe my chairs and my my I don't know, like couches are not sitting straight anymore, I will not come to whoever did it and say, you put my couches wrong. No, I will when there's no one around, because I also don't want to I hate repeating myself when I speak. I yes, but anyway, as I was saying, I'll come to that as well. uh, I will wait until there's no one around because I don't like to offend people. Maybe that's a big problem. And when they're not around, then I'll fix my couches and then make them a little straighter, and stuff like that. But yes, like when you say something and you're like, this is the way we do things here, right? And then it just keeps they don't do it. And then I keep quiet. I usually will keep quiet, and I'll just let it go. I will not shout. I'm not a shouter. I'm sure you know that I'm not a shouter. um I don't like making people feel uncomfortable, but then I feel like that also uh it my sister's friend will make the bed immediately after you make. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! But I feel that is very. I don't know, man. I don't like offending people. As I said, I want anybody who comes into. Hello, hello, you are a smooth shouter. Yes, I'm a very smooth shouter. Yeah, very true, very true. But when it's um guys, let me give you a scenario. Last year, if you were a part of the channel, you would know that our nanny decided to leave. And I'm gonna talk about this nanny later because I kind of liked her a lot. I kind of liked her a lot because she was just great. But she decided to leave. So let me just talk about it now. She was super great with my kids. My kids were always clean. They were always fed. Like their hair was done. Like she did everything great. She just had a weird aura. I'll say it that way. She just had a weird aura. She didn't like to talk, and so I was like, and as long as my kids are clean, they're fed and they're loved, because she really did love them and she treated them great. I was like, I will take all the other weirdness. I kind of figured that she didn't like me much. And I don't know for what, because I was never in her business. As I said, I will just leave you to do your thing and I'll move on. And especially if you're doing the right things, I just get out of your way. But I could tell that she was a young one. So I feel like, when you guys are young, there's some sort of, I don't know, there's some sort of competition going on. And for me, it just didn't make sense, right? But then I guess she got tired somehow. She didn't communicate what her problem or what her problems were. She just decided to leave, and we ended up with these ladies who would just come in, because at the time I was super busy. I had school, like, and it was very hard for me, and I had, a lot of things to do. And so I ended up having someone come in to come. It was two people. One was just supposed to help with, because no one could. People would say no, they can't handle the house on their own. They can't. So we had two people. One who was supposed to look after the baby, and the one who was supposed to look after the house. Can you imagine that? Yo, like, that's just too much money to pay, right? When you haven't. What's going on? Who's that? Oh, sorry. I thought. Oops, sorry, guys. I thought someone was breaking in. Can somebody lock the doors? Ooh, I already thought someone was breaking in. But anyway, so I ended up having two people, and that was just super hectic on the pocket. Like, he are those who have nannies and helpers. I would don't I don't know if they're lucky, because I did have, and it didn't feel like I did. I'd say lucky are those that have that have helpers that actually enjoy their job, maybe, and that actually want to be there, and they're not just there. I think the helpers prefer to work in the house when they are alone. They start feeling when they are alone, they start feeling uncomfortable when a woman of the house is around. So what I do, ne, everyone knows in this house, I'm always locked in my room. My room is like, guys, you're making noise. Hey, hey, hey. Excuse me, can you please go to your room? Ooh, guys. Rufuma, give Mhlala a yogurt, please. Anyway, guys, I will be speaking to people around me. But yes, Adele, I go away and go to my room, because I'm always like editing and doing things. And as we're talking, I'm a perfectionist, and so once I get into what I'm doing, I block off. Like, sometimes I don't even see me. Sometimes I even will miss meals because I'm like with my headphones on my computer doing what I need to do. And so I don't walk into people's, like, I don't walk around saying, hey, you didn't put this right here. Like, I will sit in my room until, like, I even clean my own room. Nobody cleans it. Like, I even clean my own room. So I get that, but I'm not in their faces. I am never in anybody's face. I'm always somewhere hidden in a room. But anyway, as I was saying, I had these two people come in, and the one person who was here to look after the baby would run away from looking after the baby. So we have like a room that, like, that's outside, that is made for, like, your helper, if you have a live in. I don't want to call it what they call it, because no one is anyone's servant. They call it servants quarters, but who, like we don't live in the 1800s where we call people that is just cis. But we have a nanny's room. That's what I'll say. We have a nanny's room outside, and so they would have clean and then go to that room and sleep, guys. So now I've got two people in the house, and they would literally leave the room and go outside there in that outside room and go and sleep. Like, they would literally go out there and sleep. I remember just having an assignment to put in, and they were sleeping up there, and I was running after Nhlelo, and I really just I could not believe it. And as I said, I'm not a shouter, but that day I was a smooth shouter. As Koketso said, I was a smooth, because I shouted, because I couldn't. I was like, what is this? How are you comfortable enough to come into a space where you're supposed to do work, and you just go into a bed? There's a bed there, and you just sleep. And then when it came to December last year, um the one of the two people, the one who was supposed to take care of Nhlelo, because I had just asked her for two. I was like, I just need 2 months just to get over the kids' exams and all of that, and everything that I was doing, just to get over those things. and then I'd be fine because my mom would take the other kids, right? She she was there, and oh, sorry, I told her to just to work for those months. And I said, I'll pay you. I was like, for December, you're gonna have to work until the 20th, but I'll pay you for the whole month, just like a someone who's permanent. And so she was like, ooh, I'm clever. I'll show this one. She came for 3 days. And after that, she started giving me stories. Okay, can someone give Letty yogurt? She's crying for yogurt. Okay, the Fumo give both of them yogurts. Even Shell is saying, God, give him yogurt. So yeah, she came. She literally came for like two or three, 4 days, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm going to buy clothes because I have to go away." She was not a resident of South Africa. And she's like, I'm going to buy clothes. And then the next thing she was like, oh, we have to leave. And then she ended up saying she's leaving. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'll just pay her for the week. She was not a permanent. So I was like, I'll just pay her for the few. In fact, she had not even done a week, but I paid her for the week. Didn't she not start harassing me, saying that you promised me that you're gonna pay me for the whole month? But I'm like, lady, you only came for like a few days. You only came for like a few days, and she's just started harassing me, saying I need to pay her for. I promised her that I'd pay her. The guys, I don't like living in hostile situations, so I ended up taking the money and just paying her for the whole month. Can you imagine? This person worked for less than a week, and I ended up just paying her for the whole month because I couldn't take the harassment. I really could not take the harassment. I ended up now and like locking the doors, feeling like someone is gonna come in. I'm like, this is no way to live a life. And so I ended up just paying her. And so and then January, it was like, hello, how are you guys doing? And I'm like, no, 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 don't you dare say hello to me, because give yeah, just share with them. I'll buy yogurt for them. Let them share it. Um so yeah, that's it for me. I've just had problem after problem after problem, and yeah, I have a problem with the lady that helps me. Please, guys, share what your problems are, and how, hey, and how maybe, and help me. Maybe I'm the one who's wrong, but at this present moment, I've decided that I'll do things myself, and it's not working out because, as I said, I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and I go to sleep at 10 at night. And even then, I pass out while holding a book. I don't want to sleep. Problem is, I feel so guilty when I think of letting her go because I know she needs the money. Yes, that's me. That's me. That's me, Miss Malak. That's me. I can never fire anyone. I have never fired anybody. And even when I know that I should be, I don't. I can't. I always feel guilty. And at the end of the day, I get bitten. Like I'm the one who gets like bitten. Because I struggle to say leave, because hey, the guilt eats me up. The guilt eats me up, but then they just end up disappearing. And then they leave me like so frustrated and I don't know what to do. And so I'm always left in the lurch. And usually I'm told that, hey, maybe you should let this one go. And I'm like, no, I can't. I can't let them go, because I'm thinking, that's the problem, is Malika. You feel for them and they don't consider what it is stake for them. Yeah. So last year we because my husband, I think, saw that I couldn't do it, let somebody go. We then had this lady, she was also not a South African citizen, and we ended up saying that, oh, like my husband was the one. Didn't the lady get down on her knees, guys? Like she got down like on her knees and started doing this. Yo, like for me, I was like, my husband was like, we're not kings and queens. You can't do that. Just do your job. You just do your job, she literally got down on her knees and started begging. And that for me was like, yo, because like, yo, I've got kids back home and all of that. And so obviously I kept her and she kept doing a shoddy job anyway. But anyway, she was not here to help are the helpers Sutu speaking? No, they were not Sutu speaking. They are the other language that I don't know how to speak. They were not Sutu speaking. They are the other language that I don't know how to speak. For me, she doesn't clean gahle shem. She rushes through the house. I'd be sitting in the toilet and I'm like, no man. Yeah, that is so for me. It's recently, most recently, like recently, only like a few places in the house get touched. Like only a few places in the house get touched, and I'm a bit, as I said, I'm a bit of like I can't function in a place that is not clean, and so for me it's like it gets so hard. It gets really hard, but you know how, like, if help me out, guys. What are we supposed to do? Like, how do you put your foot down? Because I've always been told you need to put your foot down. How do you put your foot down without being disrespectful and without being condescending, without hurting somebody's feelings, but at the same time getting out what you need? How do you do that? Because I feel like that's my biggest problem. And your space. Um so when there are parts that are unclean, oh, definitely, definitely, and what? Some places are just not cleaned at all, as in like an entire room for. So it's like my balcony, my, what do you call it? The outside, man. It's not balcony, man. What do you call this place outside? I forgot the patio. My patio hasn't been touched this entire year, and so when you saw me do like if you did see my cleaning video of when I was cleaning the paint there, the paint there was now getting to me. I'm thinking, there's just no way. There's just no way that you can have paint there for weeks and weeks and weeks and mud from rain after weeks, and it's not. Oh, cringy. They only clean where they're able to see, but yo, and there are people who get so lucky. So I'd say this: if I told you about my other nanny who used to take good care of my kids, that we guys, she actually had her when she started. I'm not going to say the figures of how much she was making, but in the year she was with us for like maybe a year and a couple of months. But in a year and a half or a year and a couple of months that she was with us, she had her salary um what increased three times. That's because for me it was like, if you helping me this much and you're making my life this easier, then I will make your life easier as well. And so yo, guys, my kids are crying. I think they want yogurt. So if you see me look down on my phone, I'm trying to order some yogurt for them from Checker 6060. I'm not being rude. Um, I'm sure you can hear the crying. Um, black tiles all over the house. Then she mops it, leaves streaks. She told me first day I met her, she doesn't go on her knees, which I'm fine with. But now the house is not clean as when I do it myself. But I'm paying her for it. I feel robbed. I understand. I've been feeling robbed this entire. I've been feeling robbed a whole lot of times. I have, and I struggle. I think maybe I do struggle with communicating, but there are also people that when you communicate, they actually have an answer for it. And so for me, when I say, oh, this and this and this, is like, oh, but, and then there's like a very cheeky answer to that, and I'm thinking, but you can't be cheeky about it. I'm just letting you know what I like and how I like it, and I always get that. And so like it gets to a point where I really don't know how to go about it. That's why I'm saying that, how should we, if there's anybody here who has advice on how we can approach that, because I would like, I'd like to have someone stay with me for like a long time, for like a longer time. Because kids keep on uh, uh um having a relationship with this one, and then they go, and then they have, so I want to do my part, um to help them do their part, because it can't be just them who's wrong. Maybe I'm also doing something wrong. I'm thinking of getting someone for twice a week because I would not be comfortable with someone in my place. They don't clean properly. Sure. So have you ladies tried a sweep south? Because that's how I survive right now. I survive by a sweep south. I had someone come in 2 days ago, and she left my house super clean, like super duper clean. I was so happy, to be honest with you. She was late. She couldn't find our house, and eventually, like, when she got here, she was just cleaning, and the entire house was just super clean. So I'm right now. I survive through sweep south on days where I've got too much to do, and I know that I want to shoot videos. The comments. Hey, Sadela, it's hectic. It's hectic. It's hectic. It's hectic. I survived via Sweep South, and I've been looking to just find that someone on Sweep South who I would vibe with. And I think the last person who came in, I definitely vibe with, and so that's the person that I'll ask for all the time to just help me during the week so that I can just be present for my kids. Because right now I'm not present for my kids at all because I'm always on go mode. I'm always just running after the other, trying to make, like, my kids are writing exams now. I have to make notes for all of them. I have to help them prepare for their exams. I mean, June exams are like big exams, right? And trying to do everything else, it's a lot. Laundry for 6 people is a lot, and two of them are still toddlers. It's a lot, and so I struggle with that. But yeah, if people keep giving themselves extended leaves, that's what happens with me. They just they give themselves extended leaves and then come back with excuses, and somehow I still can't say goodbye. And someday they decide that no, they've had it because no one can handle Nhlelo. Everyone runs away from Nhlelo because he's just super busy. So you can imagine right now for me, I'm I'm the mom. I have to deal with Nhlelo. Um, but yeah, like, is anyone coming up with a solution of how one can deal with it in a respectful manner, in a way that will have um well, you know what's sad? I pay her what she asked for and not what I thought she needs. Now I hear other ladies, and I'm like, yo, so I pay this lady so much and she doesn't even treat my space, gosh. Sis, I feel like you're talking about me because so, as I said, the previous nanny that we had was doing so great that I actually it, like, she had an increase, at least I don't know if it was two times or 3 times, but let me just say that her salary doubled in those it doubled in those few months. And so when somebody came, and when the person who came in January, I automatically gave her that double salary, which was like so wrong, because now I'm thinking, oh, okay, why is it, why am I paying this much, because we are struggling. Sweep South has good reviews, yes, but it depends. So there are people who will come, and because I've once had one come through and they only just did half of the job, and they couldn't finish everything. But I'm, as I said here, I'm too nice. I didn't give her a bad review, gave her a good review, and I said it's okay, you can just go home. Maybe it was just too much work. This was last year in December. And then I got a couple of people who were good. I've only had two, like, mediocre experiences, but the one lady that came in this week from Sweep South was just so good. I think she went above and beyond, and I even tipped her because I was like, wow, she made my life easier. What's going on? Sorry, guys, what's going on? Okay, I'm buying yogurt, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to buy my kids some yogurt. You need to be firm. So I'm sorry she punched you. Stop punching each other. Give her a banana. Give her a banana. Yes, and give one banana to Nhlelo because he just asked for it. Thank you. Sorry, guys. So you're saying that we need to be firm, right? Yes, give it to them. They're perfect. They're perfect. They just have freckles like me. Those bananas just have freckles like me. They're perfectly fine. Um. So someone says we need to be. Yeah, Puluka says we need to be firm, right? So here's my thing. How does one become firm without being disrespectful? How do I? Um. It's not easy being firm. Yes. How do I become firm without being offensive? Um. Because I also suspect that the one that please give him his banana. Give Shala his banana, please. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Give him his banana. Oof. Um, she's a bit older. It's not easy. I feel like I'm being Yes, that's my problem. Is that how do you not I feel like the line could be thin because there are those people that you will not do this in my house, and I'm not that person. So I will sit you down and say, okay, can you please, I will ask you nicely, can you please? And then I feel like still it falls on deaf ears. So uh, imagine if you're young and she's older than you, and the time you can't shout, yes, that's me. And with me, I've never had older people. I think the oldest person we've had here was in her 40s, 46. She was about 9 years older than me. She was about 40 something. So she was about 6, 7, 8 years older than me. But mostly it's been young people, but still I try to treat them with respect anyway, you know as I said, I feel like if you come into my house, I need to treat you with respect, hoping that it's reciprocated, that if I respect you, you'll bring it back. But it's never that way. It's never that way. As I told you, I've had people come and go to the nanny's room outside and just sleep. While, like, I don't get it. All on my time, at 12 o'clock, you make food and then you eat. And then now, because now you're full, you decide to sleep while you're supposed to be helping me with. Oh, no, 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 guys, um I did have a 50-year-old lady come in. So I did have, and I tried my best with her, and it just was not working out at all. Imagine if you're younger and she's older than you, and that time. Oh, hey, no, oh, thank you, thank you. Can but it's curved now. Momo, I'm busy. Whew, guys, have 100 kids. Have 100 kids. This is what happens. This is what happens. But I just, if there's someone who can let us know how to gently approach it, but to be firm and gentle at the same way, at the same time, how to approach it. Because honestly, I would, I know I've survived the week, right? I've survived the week, but my two kids are starting to write their exams in a couple of, like, in a week and a half, maybe, or 2 weeks. They're starting to write their exams, and there's just no way I can keep the house clean and and still make sure that everybody's clothes are washed and ironed, and then everyone is fed, and still run around a 1 year old, and still make sure that I'm helping them. Do you get it? When I stopped posting videos this week, and I said I wasn't feeling well, it wasn't physically, even though it was starting to manifest in headaches. It was just emotionally. I was super drained because I was doing all these things, waking up so early, going to sleep late, and not resting throughout the day, and just keep on doing things to a point where I could feel that, you know what, I'm heading for a breakdown. Because I feel like, I've struggled with postpartum depression, and I don't think I'm fully healed. I used to think I was healed. And every time I'm reminded that I'm not fully healed when I have to do everything, you know in the house all by myself without a little bit of help, and then you go to sleep and the sleep is not really good. That's when I'm reminded that, you know what, Nay, we're not really over this. It's just that you find a way to manage it by getting people to come help you. So when the help is also taking, it also does impact me negatively. It impacts my what's this, mental health negatively. Have you tried help us from the street? Have you tried help us from the streets? Yes. We have a couple actually on the road, this or the street that I live on. They always help us right there by the corner, very close to there. And yeah, that hasn't worked out for us. I think the only time it worked out was when we had somebody, but with somebody from, like, from the place I'm from Pumalanga, from my hometown, and my family had found this person, and she came here and she did a great job, even though so when someone is doing a great job, you can overlook all the problems. For me, even the disappearing sometimes and saying, oh, making little excuses about certain things and wanting to go away, you'd think, oh, maybe this person probably has a boyfriend and they just want to go see their boyfriend for the weekend. And so I would overlook all of those things because she was good with my kids. She was really good with my kids. And yeah, I overlooked all the I felt like the good things outweighed the bad things, and so I was okay with that. um yeah, so she did great, but everyone else, that's why I got this lady. There's a group of ladies who stand by oh yes, yeah, they always like have they'll have like a placard and stuff like that. We also have around us, and yeah, mm-mm. That has never worked. I feel like you need to know, uh, for me, especially if you're gonna live inside the house, I think for me, I need to know where you come from. I need to know where your house is. If I'm gonna be comfortable enough to leave you with my child, I need to know where you come from. And so for me, the best people to live with are people that come from back home and stuff like that. Also, I feel like, if my mom knows you or my aunts know you and stuff like that, if you feel like I'm not treating you right, at least you can call them and say, hi man, Tisalani is doing this and this and that. Tisalani is, and then they can come and say, hi man, Tisalani, you know why don't you try to do this, why don't you try to do that. Because I do believe that we should, I should treat you right, you should treat me right. It should be a tit for I can't expect someone who's in my house to do right by me if I don't do right by them. You know what I'm saying? um those are a problem. And pink waving, hey. I don't know. um Sheesh. So yeah, I think that for me, as I think I was saying in the earlier, when we just started, that maybe my inexperience in having people in the house has made it hard for me to be able to communicate. I don't think I'm a good communicator. Well, I am a good communicator, but um, I don't know how to put this. So if I I don't like hurting people's feelings, right? But it can't be at the expense of my own. You know what I'm saying? It can't be at the expense of my own. And so, yeah, it's just been it's been one heck of a ride. I think at the present moment, I'm not even sure if I do want help. I think all my kids are gonna go to school, and I'm gonna keep to sweep south. To be honest with you, hey, he's holding on to medication, and who opened that bottle of medicine? Oh, sorry guys, I do have a lot of kids around, and as I said, I don't have anyone taking care of them. I'm the one, and I just saw one trying to drink a bottle of Alicet. So yeah, that's the life. That's the thing. If you don't have any help and you do need it can get a bit difficult. It really can get difficult. Life is a little bit difficult for me. I struggle with YouTube at the moment, because I'm unable to shoot videos and edit them the way I want to. I said earlier on that I'm a perfectionist. I'm one of the biggest perfectionists ever, like the biggest perfectionist. Things have to be just right. I mean, like, right now the picture is really freaking me out because I feel like it's pixelated. That's how much of a perfectionist I am. And so if I'm not going to put out great work, then I feel like I shouldn't be putting out anything. And that's why I had to, like, take a break. I didn't even take a break from Project 50. I'm still doing Project 50, but I'm that much of a perfectionist. Oh gosh, guys. If I end this live early, it's because I don't want my kids to drown in the toilets because I don't know what's going on around me. But yeah, that's it for me. My experiences honestly with helpers has never been that great. I've had ooh, my computer is falling. Yeah, I've had say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Hmm? I don't know what do you want? Are you hungry? Tell Riri to give you something. Tell Riri to give you something. Yeah, go to Riri. Yes, go to Riri. I actually need to stay in on nanny. Got away. I don't know. Yeah, no. I think this thing needs prayer. Sending love. I pray you get someone who will be good, fit for your family. Yes, I think this thing needs prayer. There's nothing else at this point. Hello, big boy. Baby is playing with his car. Oh, you're a princess in your dress. You look so cute. I love your dress, girl. I love your whatever you're wearing too. Okay. I feel like I, guys, I'm a big believer in prayer, and so yeah, I believe that one needs to one does need to pray for a great helper because I mean I do believe so, and I do believe that eventually one will find someone. Honestly, I will go back to the helper that I had from 2021 around August, like when Kelo was about 2 months until last year. She was the best. I honestly was so okay. Go make your bed. I was so hurt when she left. Like honestly, now I can talk about it. Can Clela get off the tables, please? He's going to hurt himself. I was super hurt when she left because I felt like she should have just at least told me that you know what, I wasn't happy with this and this and that, and this is why I'm leaving. And if I was able to fix it, I could have fixed it, you know? Because the best helper I've ever had in my entire life. My kids were always just like it was all great. I actually went all out to make sure that her life was easier. Hey, I made sure that her life was also simpler by sometimes getting in someone to just help us with other things so she could look after the kids properly. Okay, guys, my kid is gonna fall off the table. Can you guys go to your room, please? I'm asking nicely. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll order something for you. Just take the kids to your room, okay? I'll order something nice for you. Like I don't know, guys, I'm not bribing my kids now with ordering something nice for them. But yes, that nanny I had made my life easy. I was able to yes, I had problems. And now I think in hindsight, I used to complain about a lot of things then. And now I sit down and I think that the things I complained about weren't so weren't that deep. And I didn't complain to her or anybody else. They just ate me up, you know. Those little minor disappearances on weekends, hope on probably going to see boyfriend and leaving me out in the lurch and stuff like that. Those were okay, to be honest with you, because my kids were good. And so I kind of yeah, it took me a while to heal, and now that I think I've healed over it, yeah, I was super sad that she left because my kids loved her. They really loved her. Leti loved her. Nhlelo loved her. Refumo. So they were like a crew, like a quartet. Refumo, Nhlelo, Nyeleti, and that nanny. They were just great. There's a lady I wish I could steal. She's so good, but I feel guilty because I stay in nanny and looks after. Oh yeah, yeah, I get it. Maybe you should ask her if she knows someone who is like her, who can come through and help you out, you know? Because yeah, no, I would feel guilty too. I'd definitely feel guilty if yeah, no, I'd definitely feel guilty. Um but honestly, at this point, I feel like I'm so done. I'm so done because I know I can't change the way I am. There's no way where someone's gonna walk in now and I'm like, you must clean my house, right? You must do this, you must do that. And then I stand there with my hands on my waist and say, yeah, 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 move that chair over there. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this to my child, don't do that. There's no way that I'll be that person. I will never be a micromanager. I'll always just say, this is how I like my house cleaned. And guys, can you still hear me? Oh, hey, I don't know. I pressed something on my computer and it just got weird there. Um, can you guys just go? You left the baby alone. Yeah. So, guys, to be honest with you, ne, I'm actually containing a lot of I'm containing a lot of thingy inside. It's been stressful. It's been a stressful week for me, and as I said, my mental health is not okay because I think I've shared this 1,000 times here that I'm an introvert, and I don't think in the past couple of days I've had time to myself, so I don't really get to. I don't know if you can see I've got dark circles under my eyes. I haven't had rest at all because I am trying to do it all by myself. I'm trying to. There's this sound or this reel on on Instagram where this lady is like, stop saying you don't have to do it on your own because who the bleep she sweared, she's like, who the bleep is going to do it? And honestly, who is going to do it? We can't say, ladies, you can't do it all because sometimes all you have is yourself. All you have is yourself. I once had a video, guys. I once had a video that I posted here, and I think people came and said, but where is the father? They asked, where is the father? If you are struggling all by yourself, where is the father? First of all, I feel like because you never know, you never know, you never know. And also, I think I was very nice in the comments to just say, he's there. But guys, I'm the one who's at home. If he was not out there, I wouldn't have a home. I wouldn't have a home to live in, and my kids wouldn't have. Because someone was like, "Oh, you can't be doing it on your own. Where is the father?" I'm like, that question is just, it's not it. I was like, he's out there affording me the life that is okay for me. I'm not. Thank you Claire, for engaging with us. I was worried you won't be talking to us. You mean me? Yeah, guys, I'm one for if anybody knows me, so I know that a lot of people here don't know me in in real life. We only know each other here. I love conversations, guys. I love conversations, and I love having, like, I don't like hearing, look, I like the sound of my own voice. I do. But I actually love I love conversations. I'm gonna have these every Saturday. If you have certain topics that you want us to, oh, Shella, please don't eat my flower. Ooh, sorry. Refumo. Refumo. Please. Please, I love having conversations, and please, guys, please do interact with me. I love chatting with you guys. I probably could talk, honestly. Wait. Can give her another thing. Sorry. Get something else to hold on to. Here's a pencil. You hold a pencil. No, like, everyone must hold something. Guys, I want to do these every Saturday so we can give me topics to talk on. But honestly, if I still believe that I will get a nanny, and a good one, one that will be helpful. Shalop, stop eating my flowers. Rufumo, please don't make me shout. I asked for one little thing, like literally one little thing. Don't make me shout, please. Hello, please. Michelle, are you eating a flower, guys? Sorry. Oh, guys, please don't disappear. I'm still here. It's just my kids. My older kids don't want to help me today. I asked them for literally for like an hour, and they're not super helpful at all. And so I'm sorry that I'm shouting all over this live. I'm very sorry, but yeah, I'm just struggling with help at the present moment. Um, and struggling with nanny issues. That's why I decided to speak about nannies today, because I've been struggling a bit with that. But yeah, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry for all the shouting. I know I'm shouting just as much as that my kids are. Guys, it gets hectic. Motherhood gets really, really hectic. I've got Letty who's made a bed right here. She's sleeping. I don't know. I'll show you. There we go. She even brought her bag with her. She set up camp right over here. So it's hectic up in this joint. It's very hectic. I only do this on TikTok. I love going live on TikTok. Oh, I'm not really good with TikTok. I'm not really good with TikTok at all. I do have one, but I feel like I'm not good at that. Also, I feel like I'm just doing a lot on Insta. Nanite, yeah, come Nanite over there. Nanite over there, and don't move. Stop eating my flowers, please. Um, yeah, I'm not good. I'm not good with thingy, but I really love it. Like, guys, please do leave suggestions and everything else on what to talk about. Guys, I could probably go on for 3 hours. I'm a talker of note. I'm a talker of note. I could blabber on, but I don't want to just blabber on and leave you guys behind. So please do leave a comment there, like a chat on what you want us to expand on, what you want us to talk about. You're sharing. Yes, keep sharing. Hello, you're breaking my monstera. Rukumo, please. Kids will be the enemy. Oh, you know what? Yo, my kids are having me today. They're really having me. And look at that one there in the background. Busy making little forts and everything here, and just she's very comfortable. She's making herself comfortable, building a little house here so she can be near me. It's hectic. Whoever banged my door, whoever banged my door. I said my mental health is not okay, guys. I'm being serious. It's hectic. It's been hectic. I feel like it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't like being called a superwoman, because I'm not a superwoman. I'm not a superwoman. I do need help. I do need help, and I do believe that when help comes, on I need to treat them well and treat them as family, so that they can, so we can sort of just be together for quite a while. But yeah, I'm never ever really lucky. Can we please talk about tweens and teens next time? Oh, definitely, we are on it. We are so on next week Saturday. We'll be talking about tweens, and because I am right in there. I've got 18 and a tween, so it's hectic. It's hectic. I deal with a lot of attitude, a lot of door bangings. I don't know if you heard that door bang, but I do not tolerate such. But yeah, I deal with a lot at this present moment. Parenting, yay, gentle parenting. They always say that gentle parenting is for gentle kids. I do have gangsters, all of them, including the one that you think is the sweetest. And if I were to ask, I'm pretty sure everyone would say that this one, the one that just passed by here with the wild hair, they would say that she's the one who's that hey, she's just as gangster as all of them. Nelet is just as gangster as all of them. Yeah, it's a struggle. Are you monetized? If not, I'll play your old videos on my TV. So we push out. I'm not monetized, guys. Yo, I'm still a bit far. I think I need about 600 hours. So can you imagine 600 hours? It's a lot. I still need a lot of hours to be monetized. Yeah, I need about 600 hours to be monetized. I only have one, and I find myself shouting at her the whole day. And she's only 2 years old. Yay! So my youngest, hey, he's gonna fall. He's gonna fall. My youngest is about to turn 2. So it's we run around the entire day. The entire day I'm running around. And I can't put him on like back last year when I didn't have a nanny around. I used to put him on my back, and he was big then. Hey, his grabbing things. I used to put him on my back and do everything else with him on my back, like editing and everything else. Now I can't even because my back was messed up by two C-sections, so I can't. We shall loop the videos, keep bit by bit, 600 hours on project. Yeah, definitely. Please do, Zanele. Only and the mommy. No. Mommy guilt is real, but sometimes we need to. How do I pronounce your name? Is it Moho or Moho? Moho? I hope I don't want to mispronounce. I hate it when people mispronounce my name, so I don't want to mispronounce your name. But yes, mommy guilt is real. I also do get mommy guilt a lot, but we need to get over it because we're just human. We are human. We are human, and we need to we just need to know that sometimes we won't get it right, and that's okay. Sometimes our kids will go to sleep just wearing just hmm? Okay, go show Rufumo, okay? Thank you, baby. Sometimes our kids will go to sleep having just noodles, and that's it, and that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to beat yourself about it as long as they're okay and that like you do it again the next day. And sometimes you're able to make a huge meal, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes you like just as long as you're trying your best as a mom, that's enough. That's enough. That's really enough, to be honest with you. Oh yes, the terrible twos and threes too. You. So yes, one week we'll talk about the tweens, and then we'll talk about the terrible twos and threes. I've got a 3-year-old who's about to turn 4, and a 1-year-old who's about to turn 2, June and July. It's hectic up in this house, and then I have a tween who, 10-year-olds are tweens. They're twins because attitude is coming. Also, puberty is creeping. Also, mahafas are starting to smell. So once the mahafas are starting to smell, you know that puberty is starting and all of that, and they think they are queens of the world. I deal with that. I've got a 10-year-old and I've got a 14-year-old. It's hectic. Does it not get better? No, it never gets better. No, it never gets better. It keeps getting worse. There's for every stage, it doesn't get better at 3. For every stage, there's a problem. It's never gonna get better. As I said, I've got a 10-year-old who's got her own problems that are just gonna find you pulling out your hair strand by strand. And then I've got a 14-year-old as well. Can that one sit, please? And stop eating that stuff. Where does it come from? Where does this stuff come from? Look, they're busy eating this nonsense. I don't even know where it comes from. It comes from over there. Yeah. Where is over there? Over there. Please don't take things from over there and eat them. Okay? Get it out of his mouth. Get it out of his. It never gets better. It never gets better. I feel like every stage, like the 3-year-old. So when they get to 3, you add the talking as well. You add the talking and the sassiness. My 3-year-old, she's turning 5. She's turning 4 in like two weeks. The sassiness. She used to be the sweetest, quietest person. Right now, she's forever talking. She's at that talking stage where it's that asking stage, right? She keeps asking me, Mommy, do you have a nose? I'm like, and then she comes to me, Mommy, do you have a body? And I'm like, yes, I do have a body. And then the other day she was like, oh, Mommy, I'm wearing a panty. Mommy, do you wear panties? I'm like, girl, I do not go commando. So she's, once they get to 3, between definitely very sassy, extremely sassy. I'm like, why in the world are you asking me if I wear panties? Did you ever just see me walking around not wearing a panty? But there's a lot going on. Hey, there's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Rufuma, give me that book that's down there, guys. Last time there was it's like why is she asking me if I wear a panty? The bottom one. Yeah, that one. Is it the one that talks about teens and whatnot?
Yes,
bring
the
it.
new teenage.
Yeah. So guys, this is a book that okay, before I talk about the book, last time there was a suggestion to start a no, it's a lot. Guningi, it's too much. But I survived somewhere somehow. I cannot wait for the school holidays. I'm hoping Mama will come take her grandchildren away so I can have like 2 weeks of breathe in time so we can do it all over again because it's a lot. To me, this is life. To be honest with you, this is me 24/7. I'm always shouting, always, and in a sweet way because I can't be a dragon all the time, but I'm always nyakuza all the time. I'm always coozing someone, always coozing somebody. But yeah, somebody a couple of people actually suggested that I start a book club. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm doing that. I tried to set up a YouTube. What's this? Not a YouTube, man. A Mhlelo is eating something. Please get it out of his mouth. Get it out. Get that thingy out of his mouth. Mhlelo, I'm gonna smack you. Ooh. But yeah, I tried to open a page and it was working out and now I'm locked out of the page and now they keep telling me that oh flip you guys, it's getting hotter and hotter in this house. It's just getting hotter and hotter. But yeah, we will be starting that book club and I will let you know on the channel, like on one of the videos and community pages. So if you're interested in a book club, please leave my plant alone. Hey, he's holding something. He's gonna eat it. Leave that plant alone, Shelo. Don't eat that. Ah. He's eating something. I'm not gonna ask you again. Honestly, I'm not gonna ask you again. Take the kids and go to your room. Go to your room. And then take all of you go to Pasani's room and tell Pasani I'm the one who said you guys must go there. Please don't disappear. Don't disappear, guys. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. All of you, you go to Pasani's room. Hey, Wana, don't do that to your sister. Mhlelo, stop it. Stop it. Go to Pasani's room. Now, all of you go to Basani's room. You can charge there. You guys, okay. Hey, yeah, no. Good rough this side of town. Don't have lots of kids, don't have 5 kids, don't have hey, maybe when you get to 2 stop. Ow, hey, Hlelo. Ri kuma humesa xilo lexi nga la non'wini u le ku dyeni ka misava leyi nga yi humesa la. You smooth shot. Yo, okay, my head is buzzing at this point. My head is buzzing. It's seriously buzzing from all the shouting. But yes, you can't shout. I am not a shouter, guys. I am not a shouter. I am trying my best. You, hey, Connor, my kids, yo. As I said, stop right there at 2. I'm on 2 and I'm already enough. Yes, if you're still at 2, if you're not like me and Miss Malaika and you decided to go on a little bit and add, could you just add to the kids? Maybe stop right there at 2 because it's kupugeling. Like it's going like this. It's going like this in parenthood. But yes, we are starting a book club. So if you are interested in a book, what's going on? Is it choking? No, he's faking. Stop faking. If you're interested in a book club, if you're interested in a book club, we're starting one. I tried to start a page, as I was saying, and I'm locked out right now. And now they're saying that the name is taken. I just said, Butter and Books because I didn't want to think of. So now my name is somehow taken, but I'll try and see if I can retrieve it. But yeah, I'll give you all the details soon. I'm carrying my 3rd, and I can tell already that this boy is a problem. Woo! Did you get boy? Yo, I forgot. Where's my phone? I forgot. Get this. I forgot to buy the yogurt. Couldn't say. I'm running my mouth, and I forgot to order I forgot to order. I'm carrying my yay. Puluka, do you have boys already, or it's just girls? Yelwe angalahla shilo imani angalahla shilo la steps in ulahle yini inhlelo inhlelo behave please behave. um I'm still trying to get the yogurt. Maybe the yogurt will get them a bit maybe they'll say I'm busy, guys. Yo, guys, did I just show my address? I'm gonna try and edit that out. I think maybe I showed my address. Hi, Tisela Nisubanjalo. I'm busy ordering the yogurts. You Yes. I'm busy ordering the yogurt. Don't run away. I'm not ignoring you. Um Slime. They don't sell slime at yogurt. What? I'm not buying Prime. Yo, guys, are your kids also thanks? Are your kids also into Prime? That drink that costs 40 rand. Like you just drink a drink for 40 rand, just in J. Like let's just buy Prime so you can just drink. You hi corner. Ah, oh my god. Well, you don't know where I live. yo, I'm going to edit that out because what? Yo, yin. Yo, I hope I'm able to blur that out. But yeah, it doesn't even, yeah, it's only a little bit. It doesn't say where I am. Not yet almost. you no, my 10-year-old is the one who's been talking about Prime. And I there's no way we bought one just so that they could taste. It's nonsense. Nje. It doesn't even taste good. It tasted like medicine. Prime tasted like medicine. And you know, Rufuma, Rufuma, please go to your room, please. Rufuma, because I keep telling you the same thing over and over again, and you just keep. Rufuma. Guys, are we able to pause here? I bought Prime just that one time my daughter was having FOMO. Yes, my 10-year-old was also having FOMO. My 10-year-old was having FOMO and we bought it. But then, when it was still like 400 rand, those weird prices, nobody knew, nobody came to me with that nonsense, because they knew I would not buy a drink that much. Also, in 40 rand drinks. So we bought it once and it tasted terrible. It was the green one. To me, it tasted like just drink Energade. Guys, the girls must just they must just drink Energade. Or is it Energade or Energade? They must just drink that or Powerade because that Prime stuff is just expensive for nothing. Expensive for nothing. For nothing. It's not nice. Life is reality, says I mean the next editing and pause. You but I like when there's pausing. Last time the electricity went and I came back and I carried on the live, and I think I can because I'm doing it here on this thing. I can chop and no. Prime is not nice at all. It is not nice. It is not nice at all. Someone said here that they were expecting a boy. Was it Puluko? Do you have only girls? I don't know if I saw the answer. Do you have only girls? Do you have only girls or because I have girls, but my 10-year-old now she used to be like super naughty. So I thought I'm ready for a boy. Until the boy came into the house and it was hectic. I saw like I've been seeing flames. I've been seeing flames. But yeah, that man, it was just it's not the whole address. Hopefully, no weirdos are gonna be waiting for me. It's just the street, and they'll be waiting for me there on the street on some. Here you are. We found you. I have girls. Ooh, yeah, no, but boys are a different breed. I can say, oh, they are. Excuse me, guys. Boys are definitely they're different kind of breed, and yeah, you'll see. You come and tell us. Trust me, you come and tell us. You'll make a video about it. But I want to all the teen moms that are around. This is a book that I'm reading. So I'll try and see if I can read it before we talk about the teens. It's how you support today's tweens and and teens to become healthy and happy adults, the new teenage. This is the book. I got it from, yeah, I bought it a while back. Actually, I bought it last year, if not, um, yeah, early last year. So I don't know. I got it from, it was 308 Rand. You can get this and we can read it together. And because let me just share the topics they have in there. If by the biology of your teen in the middle of the night, I don't know what that is. The importance of sorting out sleep. You are what you eat. It's my house. I don't know what behavior and expectations in the house. Modern families, cool days, the crimson tide, out damned spot, get out of my room, life online, fascination and desire. I think that talks about sex, porn, contraception, STIs. Guys, as a girl mom, I don't want to be thinking about sex, porn, contraception, STIs, sexuality, and gender diversity. I don't want to be thinking contraceptions and all of that kind of stuff. So it's scary for me. Those topics are rather scary for me, but those are things that one should be speaking. Look, I do speak to my 14-year-old because I don't want her to be indoctrinated by everything else that's out there. I need to give my my kind of, my view. No, so she's well, hey, you can tell that this is one topic that I don't really want to get to online, also because I think ears are listening. But yeah, there's also that fascination and desire, healthy minds, what's normal, recognizing and coping with anxiety, depression, and mental illness, good kids, bad habits, talks about drinking and drugs, vaping, and gambling. You sometimes think that. So my teenager had her school dance a couple of days ago, the middle of the night. My aunt is going through a lot. You, hey, go. Sometimes you just want to go into the rooms and take their phones, because they always, even when they go under you can see the light shining through. It's no, man, they're busy on their phones, on TikTok, somewhere. They're always busy. They always busy. So yeah, this is the book. This is the book. I forgot about the yogurt. I forgot about the yogurt. But yeah, this is the book. So if you want to get it, I think it's a great book. Um, and also I think Unlearning with Joey has a book. Until I need to get that book. I need to get my life together and get her book. I think it's a book that uh, uh, uh as a navigation, well, shows moms how to navigate their lives with teenagers, I think. And so yeah, she that's another book to get. You guys, I'm not ignoring you. That's the thing. I want to look at the phone and on order, but then I also don't want to neglect you, because then there's an awkward silence. Then there's an awkward silence. Okay, there, I found the yogurts I'm looking for. My phone is glitching. My phone is definitely glitching. But then, guys, no, guys. So, are you guys readers? Hey, we're starting a book club. Are you guys readers? Please let me know if you guys are readers, because we're starting a book club. Even if you're not a reader, please join the book club. Okay, please join the book club. Even if start being a reader, I think reading is great. I had a video that I was supposed to post today, guys. Just speaking about I'm not gonna post it anymore. I'm not gonna edit it. Even in fact, the thumbnail I used for this, load shedding now. Oh no! Bye, Puluko. Bye. I wonder when ours is. Let me just check. Oh gosh. I hope everybody doesn't need to go now. Oh, ours is at 8. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna post a video about how I'm embracing my being a stay-at-home mom. And loving it, because yeah, I've encountered a lot of looking down at. I don't know if that makes sense, of people looking down at me because they, Oh, guys, I love so much, but oh, bye, bye, guys. Next time I'll make sure that I don't talk to the air and think that I'm actually on air. Can't I'm not live, you know. But thank you so much for joining us at home with D, and thank you so much, Puluko. Thank you so much for joining us. But yeah, the video that I was supposed to post today was about me embracing being a stay-at-home mom. Um, I, I, I've been in certain spaces like when we go to like children's parties and go to like events, certain events where you know people like to ask this question. So, what do you do? You know, people love that question. So, what do you do? And now you have to say, yeah, I am this and this and that, and then you know, I'm always okay with saying that I'm at home with my kids. You know, but people still want to want to know, and there were points where I actually said, you know, I'm actually I studied film and music, and yeah, that's the industry that I've always wanted to be in. But you know, guys, did I not get, you know, there was a point where I said this and I got mocked, and you know, like when people like kind of like subliminally mock you, I got that. I got subliminally marks for being a stay-at-home mom who's a singer. And they're like, oh my gosh, he's a celebrity. You know, I mean, you guys. And they're like, hey, you look, we've got a celebrity in the house. Yeah, I was just sitting there like, okay. Like, where does me being able to sing and play and having studied and being a stay-at-home mom, where does celebrity come in there, you know? And so I had made a video where I was literally ranting, but also just saying that, you know, and I'm not gonna post it anymore, but saying that, you know, I'm glad that I'm comfortable in my in the space that I'm in. I'm okay with being a stay-at-home mom because at one point I wanted people to know that I'm doing other things. And of course I'm doing other things, which I don't feel like I have to share because I felt like, you know, people need to know that I've got a brain. And you know, because people uh, 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 start to think that if you're sitting at home and then the intellect is not there, and so somehow I need people to know that hey, there's intellect here and there's a brain. But I'm at a point where it's like, ah, come on, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and it's none of anybody's business if I'm doing anything further, if I'm either studying, if there are projects that I'm working on or anything else. I'm okay with it, and I can go to any party and anybody can, you know. But honestly, I was like, this late, like, how can you just really, you know, just we, there was a point. And do we have any stay-at-home moms here? I know a lot of the ladies here probably go to work. Do we have any stay-at-home moms? And how do you feel about it? And like, how do you feel about it when you like within a group of people? Like, I'm just, if you are there, please say hi. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but because I know that a lot of people work. We once had like a thing here at my house, and I had two of my friends. It was my husband's event thing, so I was like, yo, I need my friends to come here. So I called two of my friends, a guy and a girl. The guy is a pianist, and the lady is a singer. She's a vocalist and a DJ, and like she is world class. Like she sings great. I don't, like, I'm just that girl that loves to sing and has a bit of a voice. Like she is like a great singer, and so as the people come in, they now ask, oh, so what do you guys do? Like, I hate that question, you know, what do you guys do? So what do you do? And so someone said, no, they're musicians. And then, you know, this, oh yeah, it's awkward to answer what do you do if you're there. Yay, because you get mocked, sis, because they think that we don't have brains just because you're staying at home. Then you are not clever. You are just this person who is just changing diapers the entire day. Like, it really freaks me out. It really, really freaks me out. You know, so what do you do? I hate that question. Like, I really do. It gets so you, hey, but like, honestly, just because you that's what you do doesn't mean ukuthi now you don't have a brain. It doesn't mean that there's no intellect there. It doesn't mean like like don't like I am owning it. I am owning it. I am definitely owning it. I am a stay-at-home mom. And honestly, it doesn't matter if somebody thinks that I'm just a woman who's just sitting there and wasting away their life, then okay, I'm wasting away my life because I'm just tired of explaining myself, trying to say, oh no, I studied this and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Get him off. Get him off that car. He's going to fall. He's going to fall. It doesn't matter. It really does not matter anymore. Like people can think whatever they want to think. I really so anyway, as I was saying, this one person says, no, they're musicians, and this professional person like, oh yes, today you're gonna dance for us. And I'm like, what? We're gonna dance for you? Like we are not puppets just because we said we can. Because there's also that thing that people people who study music and stuff. It means that they yo guys, I don't know if you got that. Bahlule iskolo. So that's why they ended up there. No, no, no. It's not the point. That at that point, I actually wanted to say to the dude that what, I could do whatever you do. Like I could do whatever you do. Like I could go and do what you do. Are you calling? What's going on, lady? What's going on, girl? I'm just calling you. You, icon. And like I could do what you do. I just don't want to do it. I just want to be me. I just want to be I don't have a personality to be in an office, guys. Like I'm a bit of a I just want to walk around barefoot singing songs the entire day and working in a way that is and I'm glad that I have I'm doing life with somebody who understands my personality and he's okay with me being in the house so I can do the things that I like to do in the comfort of my own home without being out there. But like it gets very awkward. It gets very awkward when people now start mocking the fact that you're at home and like you don't have a brain, like you don't have aspirations, like you don't have dreams, like you're just sitting there and changing nappies the entire day. We definitely do have dreams, we just don't want to share them. I don't know who was that woman in the Bible. Was it Elizabeth who was pregnant and was told not to reveal her pregnancy too early? Like we just don't want to share the things we're doing for certain reasons. It's not like we're not doing anything, but I'm at a point where I just hey, I don't know. Look at Letty's hair, guys. Look. It's nice and purple. Do you see, Mar? Hey? Hmm? Hmm? Do you see the lipstick? Do you see the lipstick? Like it's happening. And all the kids are back. I told Rufumo to stay with them up there. Uh, I can't give up I can give up my office any day to be a stay-at-home. Yo, I, the stories I hear about office life, I know that I'm right where I need to be. I'm right where I need to be, and no mocking. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When that little thing happened, for a little bit I was hurt, but I was like, but then really, like you're happy where you are, guys. I did a job when when I was 21, and I was at film school because I've always loved clothes, so I wanted money to be able to buy clothes, and so I got a job at guys, Mr. Delivery. Like, so guys, do you remember when like the Mr. Delivery? So when I was 21, Mr. Delivery was not like an Uber Eats. You still had to call in and say hello, and then you'd have a book, and then you'd say hello, this is what I want. And so I got a job there because I lived in a commune where one of the people there was a manager. Actually, in fact, yeah, something like that. And so I kind of spoke to him and I got a job at what you call it, Mr. Delivery. And I was the Uber. I always tell my kids that I was the Uber. Like I was the Uber for the people because they would call and you'd sit in front of the computer and then they tell you that I want something from McDonald's, and then you have to, guys, I lasted about 3 days. Oh, but 3 days because I didn't understand. First of all, how do you get to a place and you can't listen to your music? Because they said no, you stop singing here. You can't be singing, and I'm like, but and that's just my personality, and maybe it does show in my videos sometimes. I'm always singing, guys. That's just me. I'm forever ever singing. And I was told, no, you're making noise here. You can't sing. And I'm like, I can't sing, but you can't tell me I can't sing. And then I was like, okay, if I can't sing, I'll have my headphones in. I the bullying in corporate. Ooh. I think people who know my personality have told me a couple of times that you just you're okay. Don't even because you wouldn't survive with the bullying. I would not survive with the bullying. I live with a person who's within the corporate situation, and the stories I hear. It's definitely not my vibe. It's definitely not my vibe. Definitely not my vibe. Yeah, so I was told I can't have headphones, and I'm like, no. So yeah, I worked in a I was the Uber for 3 days, and I was like, peace out. After 3 days, I was like, that's it. I'm never coming back here. I would rather not buy groceries with the money they give me back home to buy myself clothes. And yeah, I used to go hungry just to look good. You know, anything for the why are you smacking me? Why are you smacking me? Rafuma, he wants water. Guys, look, like people are not taking care. Inshallah just brought a whole entire 5 liter. Look to me, so I can put water for him and his bottle because his sisters won't take care of him. So I'm gonna put water for. I'm putting it for you. I'm putting the water for you. I said to you, don't if you stopped at 2, stop right there. Don't feel the urge to add on more kids. Don't let go of that. Let it go. The urge to have 100 kids. Let it go. It gets hectic. Okay, okay. Reforma, put water for him. Put water for him. I'm in a point in my life where I'm just I'm in a point in my life where I'm just enjoying being a stay-at-home mom and enjoying the little passion projects that I do on the side, hoping that they will blow up one day, hoping that the yes, I need to put water for you. Stop screaming. Hoping that YouTube one day will blow up and it will start making money and all the other things that one can't talk about yet, that we are still concealing, that one is working on, that one day it will blow up. But I'm very comfortable doing things in my home. I wouldn't survive within a situation where I have to manage personalities, different personalities every day because I unfortunately I'm a person who really will oh, oh, pour the water quickly. Oh, guys. Riri Hatlisa. Look at that. Look at you. Look at you. Say hi. Hi. There's your water. Your water is ready. Your water is ready. Let's put this thing in here. Wait. Let's help you. Wait, how does it even go?
Why are we on the other side?
I don't know.
On the other side.
Can you guys go perform? Guys, then I promise you pizza. If I promise you pizza, you guys gonna disappear. Please disappear.
Bye guys. See you guys.
Don't do this at home. Don't bribe your kids. Don't bribe your kids. It's just been a long week for me. Don't bribe your kids. It's just been a very long week for me. Oh, it's been a very long week for me. It's sorry. It's always it's yo. Also, I'm doing the project 50. Like in my head, I'm thinking there is no way I'm stopping project 50. Like there is just no way I'm stopping project 50. You know? I somehow feel like this live is not gonna be recorded onto YouTube, which is sad for me because I'm really enjoying this. But yeah, I was trying out StreamYard and I haven't paid for it. I'm still on the free version because I don't have the money to pay for it. It's a lot of money. I'm sorry, just change. I don't have all of the thousands they want to pay for it. So next week we'll be back to the grainy picture. It's still grainy because I didn't pay for it and stuff. But yeah, woo-ha, like they must just go at this point. They must just go. They must just. But guys, I really enjoyed having this chat with everyone. I also think my talking bundles are running out a little bit. They really are running out a little bit. We're gonna do this again next week. I'm gonna do this when I'm home. The only time I'll miss it is but obviously I can't give like a specific time because we are all governed by load shedding. But I'm hoping to do this every Saturday. Sometimes it will be in the morning, sometimes it will be in the evening, depending on how the load shedding schedule is. But I'm a homebody. I think that's why all my videos, it's usually me at home. And please buy the pizza wood. I still haven't bought the yogurt though. I will buy that pizza. Your pizza is expensive though. I should have just promised chicken licken or something because pizza is like, hey, and then I'm buying for like a huge family and these people eat and pizza is expensive. It's really expensive. But I'm hoping to do this. Thank you so much. Thank you to you. I really enjoyed it too. I enjoy chatting with you guys. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun. And I think the only reason my talking data bundles are running out is because I don't have like next time maybe I should have a coffee next to me because trust me, I can. What happened? What happened? Guys, I think maybe I need to go. Maybe I need to go at this point. I don't know what's going on upstairs there. Yes, guys, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And thank you so much. He was faking. You? Oh. Yeyi kunzima la ekhaya sham. Busy nje, like it's hectic. But yeah, I really, really, yeah, guys, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'll be doing lives hopefully every Saturday. And please, yes, guys, I'm open to suggestions on what you'd like us to talk about because it's at the end of the day, it's a communication type of thing. But yeah, don't forget, guys, you go get this book and stuff and read it if you're dealing with teenagers and tweens. I think it will. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Malika. Thank you. I'm enjoying this, and thank you guys for making me not to sit here and talk to myself the entire day. So thank you so much. Yeah, I'm out of here. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll post a vlog tomorrow. I don't know. As you can see, it's a crazy house. Um, I'm unable to do a lot of things at this point. I just plus it's Mother's Day tomorrow. They must guys, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. How can I forget? I'm not cooking any Sunday lunch, so I don't have any kind of no, I'm not cooking Sunday lunch. It's Mother's Day. You guys must cook for me. The one saying, oh, sure. It's Mother's Day tomorrow. I don't have cooking content. I just want to relax. So I might not even post the video tomorrow. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. Toodles. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye. I love you all. Thank you so much. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Ciao. Oh, I haven't ended it yet. Thank you so much for listening. But bye. As long as you are here, that's all that matters. Bye. Bye. Bye, everybody. Let me just